other Zoom, my audio was cutting out, so I am re-recording so that you can hear, because I know that I have got nuggets for you. So I am pumped for this Jamaica incentive trip. You guys know that I was at Punta Cana in the Dominican, and I would love it if as many people on our team was there so we could all celebrate and have fun together. And just, it's just the most amazing experience you'll know once you're there. So I'm going to go over how to earn it. Obviously, there's two different things to start off with. You can get 5,000 points and earn it for yourself, or you can get 10,000 points and earn it for yourself and a guest. And I recommend going on the higher end of the 10,000 points, you guys, because for the Dominican, there were no caps. Anyone could make it. This one are the top 400 points earners. So don't single yourself out. I know that there were rubies that earned that incentive trip to the Dominican when I was there, which is like, so just know that you can do it too. And I'm going to show you how to do it right now. So second thing is that you must be paid as a ruby by July. So that means you've got all of April, May, June, and July, you guys. Ruby is 3 distributors, but I'm going to teach you how to go from ruby to diamond by the time you go to that trip. And some of your team is going to be coming along with you, and it's going to be an amazing ride. So first things first is ways to earn points. So I'm going to do a little bit of a points breakdown. Once I post this recording, I'll put the graphic down below so you can see all of them. Because some of you are brand new distributors and some of you are diamond and above. So it'll look a little bit different. First things first is having an 80 BV monthly subscription for yourself is 200 points. Signing a new distributor yourself is 200 points. For Perks members, loyal customers, I have to get used to PMs with an accumulation of 300 in volume is 50 points. Okay. Ruby, when you reach that rank for the first time, is 1,000 points. Emerald's 1,500, Diamond's 2,000. Just going to go to Diamond to keep it simple. But when your team ranks up, your personally enrolled distributors rank up to Ruby, it's 500, Emerald 750, and Diamond is 1,000. Okay. So in order to get those things done, I really do want to decompartmentalize it so that it makes more sense, and then it gives you options of different ways. Okay, you'll understand what I mean as I go. So first goal, I'm going to talk to auto shipment. I know that when I started, I did not have an extra $160 every month. I joined to make money, not to spend it. So the way that I was like, okay, how can I get the product still? And what I did was I sold samples. When I started 7 years ago, you guys, it was wraps and greens. Those were the only samples that we had. I would sell one wrap for $30 a piece. And in a treatment, there's 3 wraps. So that's $90. How I would think of doing it is, what do you post a post about? What can be used alongside your products to upsell? Are you doing more skin? Maybe you can upsell the collagen and sell collagen samples. Maybe you're wanting nutrition. You can do the greens and the hydrate. The coffee and the greens, the chocolate greens, I think would be the easiest because you can get the 2-bag of coffee bundle. That's 30 packets of coffee and a bag of greens, which is 30 sleeves of coffee. And I sell mine a 3-day sample set for $20. So you can make $200 just from your auto shipment. So you might have a little extra product for yourself, or you're going to make extra cash while you're setting up your auto shipment. And anyone that you're talking to about maybe the gummies or the Thermophyte X, you can say, hey, did you want to add on the coffee? And if they say no this time, you can say you can try a 3-day sample set or a 3-day experience for $20 instead. It's separate from obviously their purchase when they become a customer, but you can upsell that to your current customers. Happy birthday sample bag messages. So if you're consistent sending happy birthday messages and asking them, hey, I've got like a special sample promo on, did you want to take advantage of it? You can sell your samples just from doing that each day. Okay, I'll pop that message down below after as well. So it's optional for the auto shipment, by the way, but there's so many other ways to earn points. I want to break it down into just customer enrollments so you know what it takes. Like I said, I would recommend shooting for that 10,000 point goal. And if you're doing that, it might seem like a lot. It's a lot, but there's easier ways to get it. It would take 800 customers. That's 200 customers a month, 50 customers a week. I know that I am not doing that. So the only other way, you guys, is distributors. I want you to be so distributor focused and helping your distributors. 50 distributors from now until the end of July. That's 12 a month. That's 4 a week. And still for me, guys, I don't even hit those numbers. I'm going to be realistic. If I'm pushing myself and sending a ton of distributor messages, getting up lots of giveaways and distributor hacks, then yeah, I could reach that goal. Sherry Lynn Alcala said that she built 3 ambassador accounts, 2 ambassador, by just enrolling distributors and showing them how to enroll customers and distributors. So I'm gonna help you with that. If you're like, I'm not a freaking mass enroller, I can't hit those numbers, it's okay. First of all, you have to have that belief in yourself because you totally can hit those numbers, but we're not here to do it by ourselves. We want to help our team to be able to come on the trip with us. So what that's going to take is duplication. You need to be Ruby to be on this trip. So the very first goal that you should have, you guys write this down, is 3 distributors, okay? First off, at 600 points. Second is when you do your 3 DTs, that sets you up for Ruby. And when you're teaching 4 and a friend, if they all do it, that can potentially give you your first 3 rank. You hit Ruby, that's 1,000 points, okay? Here's a tip that a lot of you might not know, because I get that I didn't know that all the time, is that when you sign 1 tier 1, it's 4 customers in a DT. You can sign 2 other distributors. So 4 in 1 DT, you can sign 2 other DTs and earn all 4 tier 2s from this. So I want to ask you, would you rather sign 3 tier 1s yourself, which is 12 customers now instead of 4, and make $350? Or would you rather complete 1 tier 1, that's just 4 customers for you, and get the 1 tier 1 bonus, $200, and then get 3 tier 2 bonuses for showing them how to do their own 4 and a friend? That's $1,500. So would you rather have $350 with more customer enrollments, or $1,500 with more distributor enrollments? So that's what I want you to keep your focus on, is DTs. And the reason why is because, again, you guys, so say it was me and I was a brand new distributor right now, my goal is 4 and 3. Write that down. My goal is 4 and 3 each month. When you teach that one distributor how to complete their 4 and a friend, they do it once, you guys, and that's not it. You didn't just earn your tier 2 there. You want to say, okay, now pull out your Ruby chart and we're going to sign 2 more distributors. We're going for 4 and 3 this month. And you want to get them doing 4 and 3. While you're doing your 2 more distributors, I'm going to show you how to teach that one, how to do their own 4 and a friend. As soon as they get that done, we're going to work with them to get 2 more distributors. So it's duplication. And I'm going to give you guys a visual of why after, the power of this, that you can go double diamond, if not double diamond, by the trip, okay? And earn thousands of points. Is it going to take work? Yes. Is it going to be hard at some times? Yes. Is it going to be worth it while you're sitting on a paid trip in Jamaica and you're earning like $5,000 a month? Yes. Okay. Sherry Lynn Alcala, again, she built those 3 ambassador accounts to build those 3 ambassador accounts. She said customers are addition and distributors is multiplication, because only we can add customers. But if we're only chasing customers, guess what? Next month, we're going to have to get more customers, right? But if we get DTs, we can show them how you're multiplying yourself. So if you get 3 distributors, you're tripling your efforts and you're going to get there 3 times faster. So get your chart out. Get your Ruby chart out if you're brand new. If you're Emerald, get your 2 distributors who are in leadership positions, get them to get their Ruby charts out. And you better have your Emerald chart, if not your Diamond chart, out. You're going to want that eventually. So you might as well kind of visually see where you're going. Go into your eSuite under the reports icon, type in chart, and you'll see the Ruby, Emerald, Diamond. You can print them out if you don't have a printer. Get a piece of paper, and you can draw it just like this. Okay. All right. Where am I? Customers are addition, distributors for multiplication. So since you can only go Ruby once, that should be your first goal. This month, 4 and 3 and Ruby. set yourself up for that. And while you're continuing working with your distributors, you want to help those 3 people that you start with go Ruby. Because once you hit Ruby, your next goal is obviously Emerald. Ruby is 1,000 points, and then you help 2 of those distributors go Ruby. That's 500 points. 500 points, you get Emerald. That's 1,500. Guess what? That's 5,400 points, and you automatically locked in your spot. But we don't want to stop there, you guys. You want to keep going. So 4 and 3 in Ruby this month. Teach those 2 people, or those 3 people, 4 and 3. And when they go Ruby next month, you're going Emerald, and your spot's locked in. But guess what? You still have, so that's April, May, you still have June and July. So we ain't stopping with the momentum. We want to get our Rubies on the incentive trip too. Okay. So when you add that all up, you guys, if your goal from newbie to Emerald, that's 5,400. And then one thing to know, to give you some encouragement, because it can feel discouraging when you're like, all I have to sign is 3 and they're all going to work. Not all distributors work. I know that from personal experience. I know lots of you have that feeling as well. Some people don't want to be in a leadership position. Some people like me were slow. I signed 2 customers my first month, 2 customers my second month, 4 or 6 my third month. I didn't sign my first distributor until my 4th month in. I was nervous, didn't know what I was doing. My enroller was new. She didn't know what she was doing. So it was slow for me. And some distributors are just slow. So you have to keep on signing. So 4 and 3 this month. Guess what? Next month, you're still doing 4 and 3, okay? While you're teaching your 3. So in a second sense, if you don't have working DTs, you guys, you can do it yourself. I built my first account, my account to Ruby, my husband's account to Ruby on my own. And then I had a girl that I coached her how to get her Ruby, and I got my account to my second account, Emerald, and then I went Diamond. Emerald is 10 distributors. So if you personally enroll 10 distributors, that's 2,000 points. Okay. Diamond, I'm going to blow your minds here for a second, you guys, is 16 distributors. So from now until the end of July, if you can enroll 1 distributor a week, that's 3,200 points. You're set up for Diamond, and I think that you'll automatically, by default, go Ruby. And if not, set yourself up for Emerald if you're teaching those 16 if you're personally enrolled distributors, and see who's working to get the rest of the way. So 16 personally enrolled diamonds, or 16, personally enrolled distributors, 1 DT a week. Make that your goal. 4 and 3 for the month, but say, I will sign a distributor every week. So at least if you're not hitting it every week, you'll get 3 out of the 4, you know? Again, just to keep in your mind, you guys, would you rather sign 3 distributors and teach them how to sign 3 distributors? Or would you rather sign 16? So take some of that load off yourself. You don't have to do the 16, but you can push yourself to however way that you want to go for this promotion. And all it takes is 3 DTs to go Ambassador Diamond. I hope you guys realize that. Because if you can coach 3 and you can really coach and put your time into them, you can't drag people along. So like if they're not receiving another one, but if you're showing them, okay, here's a new post today, here's a new story today, we're going to send these messages together, check in with them. Hey, good job on putting up your content. Let's go follow up with those people. Let's send some hot messages, and then we'll send follow-up messages, okay? And just give them kind of things that can actively make them progress day to day. You really have to handhold as you go, and then keep doing you too. 3 distributors, all it takes to go Ambassador. Working will give you a paycheck. Coaching will give you long-term income. And I did not know how to lead, you guys. I was stuck at Ruby rank. I got my account to Ruby, then I got my husband's account to Ruby, and I had those 2 ranks. I was working them both for 3 years. My first 3 years of my business, it wasn't until I was like, what am I doing wrong that I'm not like attracting quality people? I had to make sure that I was starting to write personal posts. Copy paste scripts doesn't work anymore. You have to share your journey. You have to share, I signed a customer, I got my first bonus. You know, I'm starting to get healthier and building my confidence. All those things are part of your journey that you can share. The more you step out of your comfort zone, the faster that you'll grow. It's growing pains, but it's good. And I started doing leadership self-development. So Develop the Leader Within by John Maxwell. I really recommend if you're like, I don't know how to lead people. I signed my first distributor. I don't feel confident. I don't know what I'm doing. Go ahead and read that book. Built to Last. Built to Last is a really good one too. So you guys can get them on Audible as well. Okay. Do you want to be double diamond by July? If so, you know, listen up. Okay. Double diamond is 2,500 points. That means you need a diamond underneath you, an emerald, and ultimately a whole bunch of rubies. But that's going to give you 4,700 points as well. So like as soon as you reach your emerald, you're helping your 3 distributors get their 3. Boom, that's diamond. And when they're helping their 3, this is what it looks like. So hopefully you guys can see this. This is you, your first month, April, 3 distributors. Okay, you're coaching them to do 4 and a friend. As soon as they get it done, 2 more rubies or 2 more distributors. Sorry. So you work with this one to do their 4 and a friend. Okay, we're going to get 2 more, do 4 and 3, 4 and 3, 4 and 3. Once they sign their first distributor, say, okay, we're going to teach this person how to get 4 and 3. And they're doing it. So this is April. This is you coaching your people. May. This is June as they're coaching their people. And this is July. This is all you need for July. This is double diamond. This is double diamond. Okay. 26 distributors is all it takes to set yourself up for double. But why sign that money when you can coach 3 people? Maybe sign 3, 4 and 3, coach 4 and 3 again, coach 4 and 3. The cream will rise to the top of the people who are working. Be your own runner. You have to want it. You have to go for it. You have to put the work in to yourself and to your people. Okay. I got a couple of things left and I'm almost done. Doubles 26. So you know how I said right at the beginning of this video that if you wanted to sign just distributors, all you would need is 50 distributors for a week. If you sign 4 distributors a week, that's like triple diamond. Okay. So I gave you your goals for the month of April, 4 and 3. May is you do your 4 and 3, you teach those 3, etc., etc. I'm going to add those points up. So if you're someone who's brand new, from scratch, you just started, you sign your 4 and 3. At the end of July, that's 12 distributors. That's 2,400 points. If you're consistent teaching, you're doing your 4 and 3 and teaching your 3 to do 4 and 3, that's 9 rubies. You guys, they could all go on this trip with you if you're duplicating it. That's 4,500 points for 9 rubies. In there, you're just organically from teaching building rubies, you're going to have 6 new emeralds. You're going to have 3 new diamonds. That's 3,000 points. 6 emeralds is 4,500 points. You're going to go emerald, that's 1,500. You're going to go diamond, that's 2,500 points. Is it 2,500? You're going to go double. Double is 2,500. What did I write down there? Diamonds 2,000, doubles 2,500. And obviously you're just getting your 4 customers once a month. 4 customers, you guys. That's 21,000 points that you just earned by doing 4 and 3. Teaching your 3, 4 and 3. Doing it again the next month, 4 and 3. Teaching your 3. So I hope that kind of simplified it when you're like, oh, okay, 4 customers and 3 distributors. Make TTs your focus. Get up quality business opportunity posts and in your story. Get up tons of hacks, you guys. You could do giveaway, distributor, product. Giveaway, distributor, product. Ask all of your hosts about the business opportunity. Okay. Direct message. You should be sending a minimum, I would say a minimum of 10 distributor messages a day, if not 20. If you're not hitting your numbers in your first week to 2 weeks of your enrollment, say, okay, next week I'm going to double it. You have to do, this is what it is for a week, 10 distributor messages a day. Make that your non-negotiable. Do it first. Okay. follow up with your potential distributors from the day before, invite them all to the opportunity call on Thursday, and sign. Right now we have the enroll-a-thon on until the 6th. My recommendation, you guys, would be going back to all your potential distributors and saying, hey, I know we talked about that bonus before, but we just launched a paid trip to Jamaica, and I am running with people who want to go on that trip with me. Right now, when you start, you get a free bag of vanilla cream coffee too. I'm taking on, you could say I'm taking on I'm looking for 3 people this month who want to go on that trip. Did you want one of my spots? Okay. Very last tip, you guys, is budget for the flight. Because the trip is paid for, they pay all inclusive for the food, the resort, drinks, all the things. They pay for the shuttle from the Jamaican airport to the resort, so you don't have to worry about that. You do have to pay for your flight. I went and looked online. It's $560 for 1-person return. Right now, I don't know what it's going to be in. Obviously, you have to earn the trip, so by July, whatever the pricing is in November. So, and if you're bringing a spouse, you have to double that. So if that's $1,100 a month, $1,100 for 2 people, sorry, you need to save for that. So what is that? $150 a month. As soon as you earn one of your tier 1s, put that in a savings account, okay? Lastly, if you are on my team, you're in my Jamaica push chat. We're going to be counting up our volume. We're going to be doing shout outs and reaching those goals. You have new distributors that come in that want to earn it. They can get in there too. I'm going to be doing exclusive prizes for that chat only. That's not on my regular team page. I think I'm going to do like Ray-Ban sunglasses and beach bags with stuff in it, like lotion and sandals and towels and maybe some swag, some It Works gear. I'm going to be doing Visa gift cards, so you have cash, spending money. We have 4 months to like rock and roll. And like I said, you guys, 4 and a friend, 3 DTs, $1,500. If you can teach that 4 and a friend, $1,500 every single month. Oh my gosh, I hit Ruby. I'm making Ruby pay. I'm making Emerald pay, and you're still making that $1,500. It's going to feel freaking amazing, and the trip is soon. Feel free to ask questions after I post it. I'm excited to see you all there, and let's rock and roll to Jamaica.